Hello friends of Golf Course Quality Fertilizer. This is Seth here at the Research Center. This is 4 weeks after seeding. The last video was 1 week after seeding. We've actually had to mow it twice. We mowed it on this 3rd week, and now we just did a second mowing on this area. You can see the plots are actually growing in really nice. I mean, this is a 4-week-old plot right here. It looks like a full lawn. You know, you get a little closer, you can tell that it still has time to mature in and thicken up and all that stuff, but you know, 4 weeks into it, pretty impressive. This is the turf type tall fescue plot right here. Then we're going to go over here 4 weeks into this advanced Kentucky bluegrass blend that germinated within 1 week. Now it's a lot shorter. It's naturally a shorter turf anyways. This advanced stuff doesn't grow very high, but it's not something you can get away with not mowing ever, but it's pretty cool. It's really coming in nice and thick. Look at that Kentucky bluegrass. Now we do have weeds out here, of course. It's still a little young for me to do some spraying. We still have some mole issues, and we're gonna actually talk a little bit about moles and how to handle those little boogers and stuff and try to keep them from destroying these plots, because we're working so hard on making them nice. I typically wait to spray weeds about after my 4th mowing on it. It's probably mature enough at that point to go ahead and start doing some spraying. Reason why I use mowing as an indicator is because different times of the year it could grow slower, mature slower, faster, whatever that may be, and so mowing is a better indicator of how mature the turf is. This is the bluegrass ryegrass mix, what most people have in their lawn. Doesn't look too bad, it's brand new and looks good. There's issues that we'll see in the future that I will talk about with having a perennial rye bluegrass mixed lawn, but we'll talk about that when we start seeing those issues. But most of the time it looks good in the spring and fall, typically, except for when it seeds. It actually striped out really nice, that's kind of neat. Then we have our advanced shade variety over here under the tree. It's coming in nicely, just as thick as well. So that's really nice. It'll be interesting to see how this one fares in time. So typically when we seed in the shade, say we have an area that's always tend to turn to dirt over the summertime, and we reseed it, it comes up looking wonderful, and you're like, wow, it looks so good. Well, seed has energy stored in it that lasts, you know, for quite a few weeks after it's planted and starts germinating, and so it, yeah, naturally it's going to come up and look great. You're like, oh, all right, it looks fantastic. But then as the summer rolls along, it gets thinner and thinner and thinner. Next thing you know, it's back to dirt again. And so, you know, this is not a testament right now to how well this does in the shade, because it always, all grass, even bluegrass, will come up good in the shade for a while, and sometimes last almost a full season before it starts really starting to thin out. But here we go. We're going to see the length of this one. All right, so that's the Turf Research Center, 4 weeks in, looking pretty good. I'm excited about the progress. The timing was wonderful, middle of August, up here in northern Indiana. It's a great time to seed. Now we're in the middle of September, or getting close to it, and so it's still a good time to seed, but you probably won't see as quick of a response of it germinating and growing if you seed it at this time of year than you would in the middle of August. Kind of strange to say, you know, seeding in the middle of August, but that's what it actually is. It's in this region, middle of August is the perfect time to seed, even if it's still hot outside. So there you go. Turf Research Center.